I'm Darlene, and I'd like to welcome y'all to my kitchen. Today, I've decided to make something really simple and easy and really quick. And I think that you guys are going to like it. It's my chicken and white bean chili. Now, a lot of times, a lot of my videos, I like to make a lot of homemade things. Y'all know that. But sometimes it's just nice to get into the kitchen and do something quick. Super simple. And that's what today's is. So today, instead of being in the kitchen a long time, I'm going to be using canned goods. So, like my chicken, now you can use fresh chicken, have it already cooked and shredded, taken off the bones ahead of time. Use a bag maybe that you have in the freezer. That's what I do a lot, and you all know that I usually take them out of the freezer and make them. And that a lot of times I also have my own chicken broth. But today I'm going to make it easy so that you guys can just pick it up at the store, you know, have it on hand. Canned goods, they work really well at times, and I did say easy, quick, simple. So that's what I'm making. So I hope you guys like this. So anyway, the ingredients that I'm going to be using today are, I have some 2 cans of Great Northern white beans, chicken broth, and some diced tomatoes, a can of whole kernel corn, and then I have the chicken. Like I said, you can use chicken that you've already had cooked or have some in the freezer or whatever. This one is a 10-ounce chicken rib meat in water. Okay, so I will be using that liquid that's in this can as well as all the liquid that's in these cans. Don't throw them away. We're going to use them. I try to do that as much as I can so that I'm not adding a lot of water to stuff. This way we have more flavor. That's what we want, flavor. So yeah, can of chicken meat in water. It's a 10-ounce can. And then I also have some garlic salt, some chili powder, some basil. I have my salt and pepper, my oil, just vegetable oil, we'll just use a little bit. And then I have a little thing of chicken cubes for flavoring. And this is optional. It depends on how much flavor you want in your soup. So when you put it together, you'll taste it and then decide whether or not you want to put any of these in there. So, and then I have 1 bell pepper and 1 small onion. And that's up to y'all if you want to put any onion or, you know, in your meal. So no, a lot of people don't like onions, so they're really good for you, and all. I really like them. So that's up to you if you want onions. Also, you can use onion salt or onion powder, you know, if you like. So very easy little dish, and I think that you guys will like it. Yeah, it's going to be real easy to throw together. So yeah, let's get busy. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is move some of these things out of the way. My spices. Alright, and I'm going to get busy on my onion. It's just a little onion today. The bag that I bought had all little onions. Look at the onions. So I'm just glad I have onions. Uh-oh, this one might not be good. That's not good. I may have to get another little onion to go with this one. So if you have some bad spots, try to cut them off. It doesn't mean that that your whole onion's bad. Sometimes it is, but you just bought these onions. Well, that onion's got spots, bad spots in it. Ooey, and it's strong too. Whew. Okay, I can use part of that onion, but I think I'll grab another one. I'm gonna grab another little onion because I like to have a little bit more onion than that. Ooh, my eyes. Okay, y'all. I grabbed me another little onion. And this one looks much better. So it's up to you how much onions you want to put in this. If you want a big onion or a couple of little ones, whatever works for y'all. Got my head going too. Yeah. Just take all that skin off of it and then we'll get it cut up. Okay. I'm going to rinse my bell pepper off too, as well as my onion. Kind of dab it. Oops. That's just something I like to do. Dry it off. It makes it not so slippery and it's easier to cut. Okay, so that one's all messed up since I had to cut it funny. But that's okay. I'm just going to cut it in some medium, good sized little pieces here. Just little chunks. Now my pan, I'm going to be using this one today. My favorite one. I love this thing. So I'm going to turn my burner on to medium heat. A little bit more than medium. And I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. 1, 2. And that's all we need our oil for. I just want to saute the onions a little bit. So if you're not putting onions in yours, you won't need to put the oil, okay? That's just for sauteing my onions in. So that'll be up to y'all. My family eats a lot of onions, so we like them. We just like them. So these onions, I'll show you in a second. Yeah, my onions are just going to be kind of like that size. See, they're not real little, not real big, whatever you want. I just want a little bite. Get this one going. I'm burner's getting warm, and I'm going to get these in here and get them sauteing. It has such a wonderful flavor that way. I put onions in almost everything I make. I'm sure y'all know that if you watch many of my videos, but it's worth taking the time to do it. If you like onions, they are really good when you saute them. Okay, getting warm. Got my head, got my eyes and my head going. Onions are something else. Whew. I slice them all up, then I turn them, and then I cut them some more. Put them all in. Whew. That's not really good. Alright, y'all. Here's some onions. Look at that. See, they're not little bitty pieces, but they're small enough. Oh, my eyes. So I'm gonna let them saute. I put it in, and it's like the sound stops because your onions have their own liquid in them. Whew. I can't see. Okay. And that's my fault for using onions, right? They're good though. Whew. So I'm going to cut my bell pepper now. You can cut these any way you want. I do them around the top. Whew. And kind of down into it a little bit. So that I can just hold this up. That part came up without the top. So I can do that. And get all my seeds. I save all the seeds. But I do use all the bell pepper. Oh yeah, I sure do. I just tap it, get some of the seeds out that way. I don't want the seeds in my food. Okay, I'll turn this down to medium low. We're cooking pretty quick. You're doing wonderful, wonderful. So this will be real easy to throw together. I'm just trying to get these seeds up right now. Your seeds kind of go everywhere from the bell pepper sometimes. And I have enough seeds on that. I have enough seeds to save on this thing. Okay, so I'm just going to slice these. Yeah, I'm just going to use half this bell pepper, I think. I think that'll be enough for our soup, so I'll save that part. Not too much chopping today. But I do like some onion and bell pepper in my soups. This is a nice soup. Super easy but full of flavor. And that's what we like. Full of flavor. And when I can do something that's really simple, that's just a nice break. For all of us. We all have our days and we just want to make something simple. wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And I have my bell peppers cut up. I'm not putting them in yet. I do not like soft, mushy bell peppers, so you don't want to put them in yet. We will put them in just a little while. Now these, I kind of sliced them in some, kind of bigger pieces. They're not too small, but I look at it. That's just for me. But I try to tell y'all what I do for me, so that if you want to copy it, you're welcome to. And that's all the cut. That's probably about a half a cup, maybe about a half a cup, I think. Now I'm going to open up some of these cans, and we are going to use all the liquid out of our cans today. So that's going to give us our flavor. Even the water out of this can. For those of you that don't know about sauteing, it's when the onions kind of change color, they get translucent, kind of like a clear, not really clear, but you'll see a difference in them when you're cooking them. And they only need a little bit of oil. That's why I only put 2 tablespoons of oil in that pan. Okay. Okay, so we should get these other cans opened. Got me a new can opener that works better. I sure do like that. Those 2 have pop lids. That's nice. Handy. Chicken broth. Oops. One down there. Alright. So I think I'm going to move that camera up here so y'all can see better. The onions are starting to get a little, not just sauteed, but get a little couple of kind of crunchy on the outside of a few of them. So they're ready. Keep that right here on this side. And we're going to put some of this other stuff in here now. Alright, man, they smell good too. Back on. I have it on medium-low right now, the heat, and I'll be putting these all in there. Now my chicken, the chicken has all this liquid in here, this can, but it has big chunks, big huge chunks. So I just take my fork and just kind of tear them up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this water in here, okay? This liquid. There we go. Oops, that's some of the chicken. But just take your fork and just kind of, loosen them up That way we get a little bit of chicken in every bite, every other bite. If you have 2 cans of chicken and you would like to do that so that you have more chicken, that'll work. It'll just give it that much more flavor. It sure will give it more flavor. More chicken. I like to use my chicken that I cook. Stuck to my fork. I like to use chicken that I cooked the night before or so, or from a rotisserie or something, but I like the thigh and leg meat. Now that's your dark meat, and if you cook it and have the bone in, it has so much more flavor. The white meat doesn't have as much flavor, but for this chicken chili, it's really good. This is my chicken and white bean chili. I'm thinking I said that in the beginning. Chicken and white bean chili. Yum. Okay, so I tore that in little pieces with my fork. And I want to get out all of that. All the liquid, all the chicken. We need every bit of that flavor. Okay, and I'm going to put my tomatoes in. I'm just going to pour it all in, y'all. There we go, including the lid. And my corn, the liquid and all. I'm going to turn this up. It's going up to medium high to get hot. Since we're in a hurry, we're cooking quick. I gotta get my beans open. Here's my chicken broth. Okay. See this? I hope you can. Kinda. A little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna open up my chili, my white beans. I have 2 different brands, but they're both the same thing. Great Northern beans. And pop lids. The meat and everything is already pre-cooked, you know, that chicken, and your vegetables and your beans and all that, they just gotta get hot and kind of simmer together, simmer in all that flavor. So the liquid, everything goes in here. Two cans of white beans. Great Northern white beans. Sometimes the bottom has some thicker liquid. I want to get all that out. Okay, I'm going to put some salt and pepper. My salt and pepper I just put in, so that's up to y'all. If you can't have salt, don't put it in. Salt and pepper give it a wonderful flavor. Okay, so I'm going to put some garlic salt in it. I like to just pour it in, but I'll tell you how much of that. Oh yeah. Very good, simple soup. Simple chili soup. And there's a few different ways really to make chicken white bean chili. So some people will call it white bean chicken chili, or chicken white bean chili. So some people may put in a few different ingredients, and you can do that. You do whatever way that you think you might like it. This is kind of the basic. So I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of garlic salt. I'm just going to put a half a teaspoon garlic salt. I like garlic. Okay, my family likes garlic. If you don't like it, don't put it in. That's fine. That will be just fine. Now I'm going to put some chili powder in there. I'm so used to just pouring it in. So we may add a little bit more of the chili powder. Let me see. I put a half. I want a whole 1 teaspoon of our chili powder. You can put a little more or a little less. That's fine. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon. Okay, and I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of our basil. I normally shake it in. Basil. I'm putting half a teaspoon. Okay. Yum. This is easy to make. I know you guys will like this. Something easy to throw together is always good. Especially in the winter. Now, when you're cold and you just want to get home and snuggle up, cook something quick and warm and comforting, and be done in the kitchen. Be done. Oh yeah, this is wonderful. It has a really good soupiness to it. It's so good. If you can have some crackers or cornbread with this is wonderful. And like I say, if you want more chicken, just put more chicken in it. Add you another can or baggie or whatever that you have. Whatever kind of chicken you have. But this is really good. If you want to put vegetables in it, you can. This is pretty much the basic of it. And some people like to add more. You can even put mixed vegetables in it, a frozen bag, if you like that. So it'd just be a good soup. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to let it cook. It's got to come up in temperature. I'll put it up to high for just a moment, but only if I'm standing here. And we do still have our bell peppers to put in. And then we'll taste it and see what we think. And I will add 1 or 2 of these little chicken cubes to it, just to give it a little bit more flavor. So it'll be really good. It'll be really, really tasty. It'll be great. Okay. Now I'm going to let it sit here for about 10 minutes and then I'll come back. But now I will stir it once in a while. But it has a lot of good liquid in it. So it's going to be fine. It's going to simmer. But it's coming up to high right now because I wanted it to get hot real quick for us. Yeah. And as soon as it starts boiling, simmering more, then I'm going to turn it down to medium. And I'm going to let it sit here for about 10-15 minutes. I'll come back, put some of this in it, because I want to put a couple of these. And then I'll put my bell peppers in it. And I'll tell you what all to do then. So, but we're going to let it simmer. It's starting to boil now. Starting to boil. It's going to be great. Very easy. Wonderful. I like soups. I like soups. Soups are great, especially in the winter. Oh yeah. And I love having them with crackers or cornbread or something. Okay, so you see the boiling? It's starting to boil. Okay, so I'm going to turn it down. Turn it down to just a little bit above medium. I'll go ahead and turn it down to medium. So I'm going to turn it down to medium. I'm going to put my timer on for 10 minutes. Because this really doesn't take very long. So 8 to 10, 12 minutes. But I put my timer on for 10 minutes. I'm going to put the lid on it. I'll come and check it and stir it once in a while. And we're going to let it simmer, just to get all that flavors incorporated, okay? It's going to be great. Yum. I'll be back in 10 minutes. All right. Okay, y'all. I've actually coming back. I started just a minute ago. And it has cooked for 8 minutes, okay? So I came back 2 minutes early. 2. So it's cooked for 8 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put my bell peppers in. Because it's cooking pretty quick. It really is. Yeah, I could have handled some more bell peppers in there. Look at that. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. I'm going to put 2 of these in here for more flavor. Now it's up to you guys. So we'll turn that down a little bit to medium low. It says I have 1 minute. And get this thing open. So, goodness. Okay. I could taste it first. Taste it first. I'm pretty sure I like to put 1 or 2 in it though. And you can add a little more water to it if you like. Oh. Okay. Tastes pretty good. Mmm. That has good flavor. Mmm. Ah, hot. Now, see, I didn't put any water in that. You can add more chicken broth if you like. You can add more beans if you like. Anything, really. And I think in mine, this is good. That's perfect like that. I think I'll only add 1 of these. I kind of like the way that tastes. Now, what I'm going to do is get that little bowl, get a little cup. I'm going to put this down in here, and I'm going to put some of this soup down in here. Just a little bit, and I need to get a fork. Try to let that dissolve that way. I'm kind of crunching it up, pushing, making the little square break up with my fork. Just stab your fork into it, break it all up, and it kind of dissolves into this before we put it into that. That's why I'm doing this. It just helps it to dissolve better, faster. Yeah, I can't even see it. So, but that's just a little chicken bouillon cube, and this is only one. So, and I'm telling you, this tastes good just like that. I mean, this really does. It tastes good, but I'm going to put this in. So that's one bouillon cube. And I think that'll be plenty. If you like it more soupy, you can add a little bit of water. Just taste of it as you're doing it so that you can control how the taste is. Wonderful. I guess that bell pepper's enough too. I probably should have put a little bit more bell pepper, but this is good. And y'all can see kind of how it is. So, yum. So my bell pepper is getting just a little bit soft now. I don't want it to be mushy. That's why I didn't put it in earlier. My beans are not mushy. See, they're, well, y'all can't really see them probably. Let me get that down here so y'all can really see this. This is almost done. Here we go. Now, that's better. Look at that. Now I have it turned down to medium low right now. It cooked pretty good a while ago. That 8 minutes of simmering, it was boiling pretty good. Even though I had it on medium heat. So, and with the lid on it that holds in the heat. But don't that look good? Look at them beans and stuff. Isn't that good? Yum. And like I said, if you want to put more chicken in it, go for it. If you put more chicken in it, it's going to have that much more flavor in it. And then it's up to you if you want to add some water or more broth or anything. But yeah, it'd be great. It would be great. This is great. So let it sit at least 2 more minutes or so. It doesn't need to sit long. And these little things are really handy, chicken bouillon cubes. So sometimes if you make something that doesn't have enough flavor, you can put one of them in it. It really does add to your soup or broth or whatever you're making. Okay, y'all. So this is done. This is wonderful. It cooked about 2 or 3 more minutes. That's it. And I have it down on medium low. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Yum. Gonna be great. So my bell peppers are just a little bit softer. Not mushy, just softer. And you cook yours and you taste yours and see how soft you like yours, or you may really want to add another can of chicken to this. You guys might really like that, or another can of beans. You can easily add another can of beans to this if you want to be a little thicker. And this is pretty good. I like most of my stuff, my soups, to be kind of half and half. Half liquid, half beans. It's kind of there. It might be a little bit more bean chili stuff than water, because I didn't put in any water at all. Yeah, I like the way this is. If you want it thicker, just add a can of beans to it, or like I said, another thing of chili. But really, I think of chicken. I really think the only thing you would want to add to this is possibly one more can of white northern beans. But this is good just like this, and the flavor's great. Flavor's excellent, and that was so easy, y'all. That was so easy. So I'm gonna get me some. Oh yeah. I hope you guys can see that. I mean, that is so good. That is so good. I think you guys can see, but when I get it too close, it gets kind of blurry. But I took a picture too, so y'all can see that. I hope you can see that. Let me see. I'll get close again. Okay, so I hope you guys can see this and that it's not blurry. Look at that. I got my ladle now. My soup ladle. Look at that. See, it's not really half and half, like half beans and half liquid. It's got more beans and stuff in it. But this is a perfect amount of the soup stuff. This stuff that is flavorful, y'all. And all my different soups and chilies and all that have a lot of flavor. I try to do that. And then, if you guys want to stretch them and add more water or more beans or more of anything, then you can do that. Just taste it first. And then if you want to stretch it or add more, then you can. But if you start with this, I think you'll be very, very pleased. Very pleased. So I'm going to get me a bowl. Get me a bowl. Yeah. This is so good. Get out that stuff and then I'll get me some more liquid. See, that's pretty good. That is good, y'all. Give me some liquid. I love that juice. Love that. Oh, man. Look at that. I still have plenty left, y'all. It makes a good amount. This pan is like I think it's like a 4 or 5 quart, at least a 4 quart pan. And I love cooking in this pan. And then this is a big bowl of soup right here. And this will make at least 3 more of these, I think. 2.5, 3. I think it'll make 3 more of this. Yeah. So it'll make 4 big bowls of soup. I mean, these are big. Let me grab my other bowl. I'll show you. Okay, most people know what the size of a Kernel bowl. So this is bigger, you know, maybe a little deeper, but you know, if I put that in this bowl, it'd be probably all the way to the top. So maybe. Anyway, I'm just trying to show y'all how much it'll hold, but it's holding 4 or 5 of these. Yeah. Most everybody has Kernel dishes. Okay. So this is going to be so good. I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on here. Keep that hot. But like I said, most people have Kernel dishes. And this here would probably be all the way to the top or close to it. But I wanted to put it in a big bowl. It's pretty. But normally these are about the size of bowls I'd normally eat. But this one is pretty. Look at that. Looks good with the green and the green. Yeah. Bell peppers. Makes it pretty. Yeah. So I get to dig into this. This is going to be wonderful. Let me say a quick prayer. Okay. Our Father in heaven, I thank you for helping me to make another good dish. Thank you, Father, for everything that you do for me. Thank you for your guidance and your help. Father, thank you for all my viewers and all my friends and family, and thank you for taking good care of us and protecting us. Father, I ask you to bless this food and help to nourish my body and anybody else that makes it. Thank you, Father, for your Son and your love. Thank you, Father. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for taking care of us, for keeping evil far away from us. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for everything, Father. Thank you. And just help this food to nourish all of our bodies. Bless it and take good care of us. Thank you, Father. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I do enjoy cooking. I really do. But I love something that we can throw together that's really simple like this and taste this amazing. I mean, this is good soup. This is really, really good. I think you guys will totally love it. Let me grab me a spoon. I tasted it a while ago, and I know it's good. But, my goodness. Yeah. And it's hot. Which is what we want. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I gotta grab some crackers. This is good even without crackers. But see, I make them to where they have just enough liquid to where if you want crackers with it, it's perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, you won't need any more beans. Because if you want to add more crackers and yet you like the liquid, this is wonderful. It has a great flavor. It's soothing. Wow. For coming out of canned goods and mixing it up like this, I think y'all will be amazed at how good this really is. Chicken and white bean chili soup. It's good. I had never heard of chicken and chicken chili when I was younger. I thought that was strange. What's chicken chili? It's good. That's what it is. It's good. Oh, I mean, I really like this. Now I'm going to be making some regular chili too. I have a couple of chilies I'm going to be making. I have one called Cincinnati chili, and I'm going to be making it here in a few days probably, because it's a good one. And I think that is the one that my grandmother always cooked. And I didn't know, there was any recipe or any name for it. And her chili is real soupy, really good and spicy, yummy. And but I'm pretty sure it's called Cincinnati chili. So I'll be putting that one up soon. Now that's with beef, ground beef, and it's really good. Now it has spaghetti in it, so it's really good. So, but I hope that you guys will try that one. And I'll be making some different chilies as well. And I do have a lot of soups out. I hope that y'all try some of my soups. I have cheddar potato, corn chowder. Let's see. I love that cheddar broccoli. That's what it is. I can't think of them. I put out a few of them. But I have a lot of good dishes out there. I mean, I really do. I hope that you guys check them out. Subscribe to my channel. You'll be able to see all the stuff that I put out all the time. That'd be wonderful. Oh, man. Oh, that's good. Nice and warm, tasty, full of flavor. There's chicken, corn, white beans, tomatoes, bell peppers, and onions. Chicken. Oh yeah. The white beans are good this way. Now white beans are really, really healthy for you too, but cooked this way, and you have all this flavor. For people that don't like beans, I think they'll like this. So yeah, I think y'all will like this a lot. Yeah. So check out some of my other soups. And let's see, I put out main dishes, soups, salads, casseroles, vegetables. I've been putting out a lot of desserts, pies. I put out a fudge pie recently, a lemon chess pie, macaroon pie with caramel sauce on top, I'll be putting out a pumpkin pie here soon, and I'm going to be making chicken and dumplings and all kinds of good stuff. I like cooking, and I love getting here and making these videos and sharing them with everybody. And I really like the comments that y'all all leave, and I'll try to get in there and answer some of them. I haven't had a whole lot of time. I had some trouble with my computer for a little while, and but I'll get in there and get that done. And I really, really do appreciate you guys watching these shows, these videos. Some of them are long. Now, a lot of my videos, I do try to make things homemade, and so a lot of them, they take more time, because I will cut up potatoes and carrots and make chicken. I like to do a lot of cooking with the chicken leg and thigh, because it's dark meat, and I like the bone in them when I cook them, because from the bone in the dark meat you get a lot more flavor, and the bone, you get that bone broth, and you get more vitamins from it that way. And that dark meat has such a good flavor, and I don't mind cooking them, so I cook them a lot. So I do a lot of homemade stuff. Like I said, whether it's chicken or soups or casseroles, pies and stuff, I really hope that you guys try some of them, and I hope you like them. So yeah, subscribe to my channel. You'll get a notification every time I put something out, so you won't miss any of the new stuff. And yeah, I just really hope that you guys like them, and I do appreciate you watching them all the way through, especially the long ones. I do try to teach a lot of people a lot of things, and you'll see that in a lot of my videos, where I'll add different little things to, just little secrets and hints that help out in the kitchen, especially for the young people, because I'm teaching a lot of beginner cooks, and also people that work out full-time jobs all the time, all their lives, that haven't had time to learn, or weren't able to learn when they were younger. And so I try to do all those things in a lot of my videos. But it's always nice to have something simple, and I hope that all of y'all like that. Hope you don't mind me opening cans and making something simple. Let me know what you think, if that's okay with y'all, but I think you'll like it no matter what. It tastes delicious. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Y'all, this is tasty. Oh my goodness, y'all. Wow. This really does have a lot of flavor. Oh, you guys are going to like this. Y'all are going to love this. You've got to go home and make it. You got to make it for your family. You will like it. It's so easy. That was so easy. Y'all watched everything I did. Y'all got to try it. You've got to try this one time. I know that you're going to love it. And you can change it up whatever way you want. Yeah, y'all are going to like this. Y'all are going to like this. Good. And the bell peppers turned out perfect. Don't put them in too soon. If you have bell peppers, wait to put them in more towards the end, so that they only simmer for a few minutes. But the flavor of this soup is so good. That is so good. You guys are going to love it. Y'all are going to love it. Y'all, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried it. Let me know what your family thinks about it. I love the way that all the flavors blended together and gave it such a good flavor. It really is good. You guys are going to love this. Wow, very good. Yeah, this is so good. I think you guys will really like this. I'm so glad I shared it with y'all. My chicken white bean chili. So, yeah, try it. Go home, make you some. Alrighty, well thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. As always, bye.